Okay, now for a bit of Borderlands 2, I'm going to have a mess around on Folly, which is an area in Captain Scarlet DLC. It's probably one of my favourite areas to go through. The layout is pretty good. You can be pretty tactical. You don't generally get surrounded. I suppose you can get surrounded, but it's easy to hide and to use tactics. So we'll see how many segments it'll come in. I'll try and do it in one, but I don't know how long. It's not about completing it, I'm just gonna go around the area and then come back to this point again. Just taking some guys out. Thought I might be able to one-shot it. But yeah, this weapon, pretty good. It's got a 600% critical. It isn't 600%, as in 600% doesn't raise it like that. But I can, if they're in a grab, one-shot with my skill tree, with having Wreck maxed out, and I think that's 10 out of 5. Plus they're slagged. Plus I've got an amp shield. It works out pretty well. My most powerful Vladoff. I've mainly been using the Vladoff with the elements, but they're quite a bit weaker. The Molly one's Seraph weapon is good because it gives me a good chance to get a second wind, and when I'm down I'm not that strong and I generally can't get a second wind, so that's why that's on. And this is obviously regens my ammo. See if I can one-shot him. No, there's a fair bit of damage though, but does need to be in the grab. And then yeah, they will go down in the grab when they're slag too. You know, and it's pretty good because it's overpower level 8. They are super badasses, so you know, they should be pretty tough to take down. But you know, with these weapons, it isn't too bad. I've got a bitch on as well, but not in my loadout. What have we got? We've got the Lyuda, which is like 9.6. It's much more powerful than the elemental ones, so I've left that on. But the only problem is with no ammo regen, it will eat through in no time, so it will be a last resort weapon. That is primarily for second wins. That because it's powerful enough with having. I haven't got it on, but I have got an elemental increase. I've just got the sniper rifle artifact on. But anyway, it regens my ammo, and this just to practice with it. Obviously, I'm never going to run out of ammo with this on. When I'm in a situation where there's a lot of people, I'll not use it. I'll probably go with that for close range. But I'll try and do what I can from a distance and use this. Not that, sorry. The Hawkeye. But it's just a matter of practicing with it. Mind you, I should probably put the bitch on. Let's take that off and put the bitch on, because there are some enemies that those guys there, the Crystallics, the bitch will annihilate those. So I'm going to leave the bitch on, just to deal with those guys.
You won't enjoy this.
You know what I mean? Like, I've got nothing that will take them out that fast. It just annihilates them. Shouldn't run out of SMG ammo. The issue is if I leave on the Lyuda, because with no ammo regen, it's a real problem. Just pick up this money to try and get back to maxed out money. I'm not sure which way to go around. Let's go this way. I think it's the way I usually go. I'll take my time because it can be a little bit tricky. There we go. Pick him up. Send him down. Make sure I'm picking up everything. Another issue with this set out is that I'm extremely weak and can't really take any damage. So I've got to make sure I don't get hit because I can't afford to get hit.
Please stop. Ouch! This
So yeah, SMGs for close range. I just got to be careful. I'll just take the area out slowly, because if I make a mistake and go down, it could all be over. There's no rush. It's a fun level to go through. And I know there's some rabid skags that I'm going to come across. So I'll just take my time. And that's why I like this level, because you know I can see the enemies in my map on the right, and I'm seeing enemies like in game too. So there's not really any levels where you can sort of play like this. You'll just get swamped and it'll just all be over. Where this you can just take your time, take them out as they come. Yeah, without these weapons, overpower level 8 on Ultimate Vault Hunter, their health regens so fast that they're practically impossible to kill. What have we got? What have we got? So they're going to try and corner me. As long as a rabid skag doesn't come. There he is.
down.
See, that looked easy. Well, it was easy, but having the set out and throwing a grenade really made that easy. They're not worth taking the chance with, because they can put you down, and if he put me down I wouldn't get a second win from him. So you've got to treat them with the utmost respect and put them down first, because they're too dangerous. Rabid Skag's one of the most dangerous enemies in the game.
Stop.
What have we got? What have we got? This looks like a Rabido. He's moving. The other thing as well, which can be frustrating, is that you can be chased by an enemy, and if you're backing off and shooting, there's a high chance you're going to back into something. Even though, you know, you've come through a clear and it's like, okay, and then you almost feel as if you're backing straight where you've come from. But you'll end up backing into something and it'll stop you and it'll get you killed. So all the objects dotted around, whether it be a cliff or a tree or whatever, they do a great job of getting in your way and preventing you from living. I think Master G's in there. He was completed. Me and my brother did a run through of it, and
Pretty cool.
we got that done. So now he's got a rocket launcher that Seem pretty powerful with the Pimpernel. So be careful here.
Please stop. Stay put.
Where are you? What are you? Look at this. Is that another rabbit? Yeah. Oh shoot. Let's get out of here. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? There he is.